So I'm about to show you what it looks like to take an idea and give it life. So this is the WaterLotus website. And the idea was sell apparel, home goods, accessories, and then we need you to come up with the brand name, the brand identity, develop a website that's consistent with that brand. And ultimately this stuff is going to be sold online, so there has to be e-commerce functionality. Oh, and by the way, also design the products. And so there's a lot of skills being called on there for this endeavor. And so naturally, my response to all of that was yes, 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 and yes. And not yes, I'll figure it out, but those are all strong competencies that I do bring to bear on a project like this. And so what you're gonna see is not a how-to from start to finish. We're just gonna take you through the journey, a little peek into what something like this involves, taking something from nothing and now putting it out into the world. And this is going to be a quick time lapse of me. You can see me designing I think mandala is the way you say that. And this is a technical illustration in Adobe Illustrator is the platform being used here. So by the way, if you want to learn how to create something like this, whether you're a technical illustrator or you're trying to understand how to do this within a platform like this, reach out and I'll show you how that's done. Happy to do that. But once we develop this design and all the other designs, these ultimately have to make their way into products. And so here you're seeing some rugs, you're seeing on some apparel, on some wall art, etc. Now on to the next thing. The next thing is icons. So there's icons for the various categories of products being sold, and obviously you can go and download icon packs, but I was like, let's design custom icons here. We're gonna have a lot more control over how they look, and what you're going to see is how they animate. So we're going to take these scalable vector graphics and we're going to convert those strokes into animations, and you're going to see how this looks on the front end of the site. That's the code, that's the SVG code. You take that, you upload that into the icon library on the server, and then presto, you're going to see these animate on the front end of the site. So that's on mobile, you see what that looks like. You can see that on tablet, and then obviously on desktop, you see what that animation looks like. The next group of icons we're creating is for the product specifications. This particular one is for the materials used in a particular product. And so we're trying to use a pretty clever way of representing materials. And so we're creating that scalable vector graphic, and we're going to see what this looks like now when we implement it on the front end of the website. So we're going to go to, let's just say, a t-shirt page. On the right hand side, you see the product specifications. There's a size chart there. You can see the materials used. The icon shows up there, but there's other ones. We created a shipping one as well. And let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit here on that. You can see that materials icon that we created being used there for the materials. Okay, so we keep trucking away here. As you can see, a lot of the site is already designed, so I did fast forward through that portion of it. But now we're going to go into the content construction kit. There are a lot of custom fields that we need added here for those materials, the care instructions, the size charts, the related items, the price, the SKU, the name, in fact, of each item. So we're creating all of that in the back end so that when we add products, we can have all the appropriate fields mapped dynamically on the front end. And so you're seeing all of that here on the front end. These are all dynamic fields. They're all associated with a particular product. And the builder will now dynamically pull the appropriate content for the product that's being shown on the page here. And again, you can see the related products down there. And the related products can be either manually added or they can be tag associated to pull those as well. On the left there, you see there's a sticky catalog menu drop down. That's dynamic as well. And then now we're going to look at some of the gallery functionality. So we're just looking at that product, and we're going to make sure that the gallery is now functioning the way we want it to. And so far it looks pretty good. So now we're testing the Shopify integration. Make sure that we can actually add some products here. We're going to choose that t-shirt. And now let's go grab a hoodie. And here we're going to choose the 5X size here. We're going to add that. And You know what, let's choose some wall art as well. So we've got some wall art, let's add that. We're gonna choose the biggest one. We want a big giant mandala on the wall. And now let's check out, and we can see our checkout functionality works seamlessly. So now let's modify our cart. We're gonna add some quantities. We're gonna remove some items, make sure it still works flawlessly. Now let's go back and I think let's pick up a rug. Let's add that to the cart. Okay, we're just really trying to test the functionality here, coming in and out of the cart, modifying the cart, and you know, all that looks really, really well. And now you have a designed website with some fancy animations there. Again, if you want to know how to do this stuff, just reach out. Here we're gonna change the vibe of the shirt from moonlight to starlight. So you can do that here with a nice slideshow effect. That's actually what that is. And then let's see some other examples of how we're presenting content here. So here we have a starlight, mandala, a moonlight, and a nova light. And you can see the different vibe that can be represented there by different color combinations with your outfit. So there you go, an idea that has taken some time to crystallize, but now lives out in the world in the form of this website. And look, it's a pretty complicated website, but there's no duct tape or bolt-on solutions here. This is the smart use of numerous components being vertically integrated together seamlessly and used in the way that they were intended to be used. So if you're out in the world and you got an idea and you want to bring it to life, and it seems really complicated to you, and you don't know how to get it done, it could be an e-commerce site, it could be a member directory site, a job listing site, anything that requires databases. It could be, the possibilities are endless. If you can think of it, we could probably get it done for you in a way that is cost and time efficient. Then look no further. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. That's it for now. Go out there and build something good, and happy constructing. Respect.